Okay, so guess who forgot to put up a change of schedule notice earlier before 6 p.m.? Me. I was going to do a broadcast today, but I got busy doing a lot of stuff around the house. So I didn't. So at least I got a notification, I see. So I'm just outside with Dolline, and it's not really a show. I'm sorry I blew you. I blew all you off. I'm so sorry. Oh, I know. Blew you off. Well, I put a bunch of stuff together, tried to put it out front for people to take away. Curb alert giveaways, clearing out stuff. But I'm going to do a full show tomorrow. I'm sorry I got involved. I actually thought about it. We talked about it. I was going to make a revised promo, and you know, old people disease. Thank you, everybody. I'm really appreciative of your kind and comforting words for this old geezer. I brought this new kind of stuff from the dispensary. It's supposed to be even better than indica. It's called Deep Woods Off. Mm. I guess you saw I shot it off to the side. Oh well. I got my second card in the mail for Maryland's Medical Marijuana or Medical Cannabis Commission. They sent me a second card.
That's
So
because they were asleep the first time.
I think the people who work, oh, Kim Baird, this isn't for this. Oh, well, thank you very much. This is actually an announcement to come tomorrow that I've let it go for 2.5 minutes, but thank you. So, I don't know what was I just talking about? I'm totally lost my train of thought. Oh, well.
About tomorrow.
Well, before
We
that, I
do it
was talking
tomorrow.
about something else, but whatever.
Yes, Kim, you're very nice. Hey,
Kim
AJ.
is too sweet. And I didn't get up to crack of dawn, but I sure didn't sit around very long before I was busy all day. Right, hon?
Yeah, we've been. Don't put that on me. Turn it around.
Oh, so I'm tired. And I have another dump run. And then I also have a run I'll make to the place where you can give away stuff.
I actually got him to clear a bunch of
Oh,
junk out.
looking like a babe. Some Robbie's telling you you look like a babe. Marilyn Dewana, yeah, Neil. So
Thanks, Amal.
this is it. This has been Labor Day weekend. This has been the holiday weekend of 2020. I hope everybody had a good time, whatever you did.
We had air cookout
And
yesterday.
we had a little cookout yesterday. We played a little cornhole, and we ate some food, and it was low key. We had a good time.
Small group.
Just immediate family. My daughter's family across the street and us. No, actually, not getting drunk. They call it beanbag toss. In the Midwest, they call it cornhole. It's a board that's angled. And you throw beanbags from a set distance 20, 22, I don't know. Whatever you feel like, I guess. And Spirit Wolf goes to the dump to get her mowers. I guess you go through a lot of mowers, huh? You have a lawn mowing job, business, whatever.
It's cornhole in California too.
It's cornhole, not cornholio. That's something different. And we've all had a day.
They call it homosexual where I'm at.
Cornhole, they call it homosexual. You must be in a very conservative neighborhood.
That was Robbie.
How big is your
Hey,
lawn,
Shasta.
Wiccan spirit?
Yeah, Neil, we did Jenga the other night. That was
Oh, I
fun.
won. I won a game.
You did, yeah, you won one, but you also knocked it over.
What's that? I'm not Jenga. I
Jenga.
was talking about the
Oh, okay.
beanbag. I didn't win what I played the other night. I actually knocked it down a couple moves later. Unfortunately, we weren't still recording. That would have been funny for you all.
Yes, he tries to move stuff that he shouldn't, so I guess you could call that cheating.
Cheating. I'm just a daredevil.
One hand, and only what you're working on.
You've been painting rocks. Oh, okay. With your granddaughter, did it say?
Niece.
Niece. She's not that old. I'm so sorry I called you a grandmother. You're only an aunt. Or an aunt. Or an aunt.
TP from my bunghole. I used to hate that show.
I loved it
I know you did.
because it made you so upset.
Ooh, turn that thing off. Go into the other room.
Ugh. And then also the other one, Ren and Stimpy. She hated that.
I
Oh,
didn't,
of course.
I didn't like the Smurfs either.
Oh, the Smurfs was for my granddaughter, or my daughter,
Your
actually.
daughter. Now I like SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah, the cartoons is my granddaughter's age. SpongeBob, Story Time, Fairly Odd Parents. I mean, some of these shows were never just like in my time, I guess. There was a little humor for the adult, and then there was a lot of other stuff for the kids. Yep, Spirit Wolf. That shows our age and MTV. I love my
Didn't sound like
MTV.
that.
No, this is uh,
What the hell was that?
you got your MTV.
That was a song that was out in
Yes.
'85. I was in Hawaii in '85
Yep.
and dancing on the beach to that song.
Yeah, I talked about MTV. That song. Who was that by?
I can't remember.
Weren't they the ones from Australia?
Don't know.
Who had
It
the
was a
song?
big name.
It was a big song, and it was about MTV. Dire Straits. I thought so. Something like that. Yep. Thank you. So, I'd love to stay with you guys, but I'm just going to fall asleep sitting in the chair. So tomorrow, 6 p.m., where I'll be invigorated
We will be ready.
and we'll be ready. Um, there is no guest, unfortunately, but that's okay. We had a plan for a guest, but things didn't work out, and I don't know what to do at this point with all the security stuff that I was told by Dan, and then others chimed in about having people over that I really don't know. Should I do that? And this one guy was waiting to get on. He's tried and it just didn't work out, but something happened. We had it set up. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to regret just not letting it happen, even though I'm the one that said it. It's a shame. But money for nothing and your
Yeah,
tricks
that
for
was the name of
free.
yes.
And your tricks for free.
That was out in '85.
85, Dire Straits.
I was in Hawaii.
Yeah.
85 and '87. Didn't even know you, baby.
Not yet. No, we met in October of 87.
You know, when we got back from Hawaii.
Yeah. You're right, Romeo's lover. That's the whole point. If I knew people from multiple, like Sean Arm. Sean Arm and I met two different times out in public before I asked if he wanted to come over here. So, that's different. We'd seen
And
each other
Stephen
face
Mazzi
to
will be
face.
here.
And
Mazzi
Stephen Mazzi
will be here before we go to Florida.
will be here before we go to Florida. Anybody that's part of the company basically is going to be able to come in. And if they're able to have him as a guest. I know there's one person down in Florida that's been hoping to have.
Oh, it's checks for free?
Oh, checks, not tricks? Okay. Um, I'm probably not going to do it in Florida either. But with this one person, I think that I have to travel to his side of Florida. So, anybody who knows the legend of the Long Duck Dong, I may have a film for you that is just Rick visits the Donger or something like that, and I'll make sure I have my Find My iPhone app activated as an electronic collar. So you can find my phone and maybe my body's within a half a mile.
Oh, stop.
Is it chicks for free? Tricks for free? Picks for free? I mean, they played music. Picks,
Oh, no, half the time when you were dancing, you were half drunk, you were just singing along, whatever it sounded like.
Dicks for free? The girls figured,
Chicks, not checks. Chicks.
Kicks for free? I think it's kicks.
Chicks. I think it's chicks. I agree
It's
with
chicks?
AJ.
Okay, well, that's...
Chicks.
If it is chicks, that's still...
That was in '85. That was before all the political correct stuff.
Ricks for free. Tricks for free.
Yeah, Rick's for free, that's for sure.
Bicks for free.
Dicks for free.
Dicks for free. I already said that.
Oh.
Fix for free. You bring it over, it's broken, I'll fix it for free. No surgeries. I'm drinking something called
Wawa.
water.
I'm drinking the hard stuff.
Water. I'm drinking water. Water. Water.
Licks for free.
Now I got it out of the zinc. I poured it into my cup from the zinc.
Don't laugh at that, because when I grew up...
That's Baltimoreese. I'm just being...
Baltimoreese. You said...
sober,
with
actually.
a Z.
Instead of sink, it's zinc. Instead of median strip, it's meteor strip.
It was not meteor.
Oh, people said meteor strip
No,
to
they
me all
said
the
medium.
time. Medium? I heard meteor. Oh, well, I mean, yes, if I can get connection, if there's good cell service, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just...
I washed it.
We wash it, and I'm only 45 miles from Washington. D.C., you know that one? Not Washington State, Washington, D.C. Yeah. I'm only 45 miles away. Tell you what, you need a lot of water when you go take a ride to Washington. Oh, I said it right. Washington, D.C. Fucked up saying it
Baltimore.
wrong. Uh, I'm from Baltimore. Baltimore.
Where's the weed at, Rick?
It's getting low, man. I need to re up.
Yep. Washing machine
Washing.
on.
Hun. Horn. It's actually Houn. Horn.
Yes, he does autographs, Spirit of the Wolf. He's done them when he's been in person.
Oh,
The
yeah.
photos we have up, if you want those signed, he will.
Hey, quite a few people are liking the two items right now. They're liking the caveman sticker with a bar of soap. That is signed.
Rose, we're doing fine.
And they're liking a couple of the photos. Mostly it's the Gang of Four ADR or the Rick in the bikini. I think those are the two that are going off the shelf more.
I say, you're really missing the potty Rick. That's my favorite.
What's that?
We haven't sold one of them.
Nope.
The potty Rick.
And I'm not sure if you're right about the location. I think that was at New Orleans.
No, that's Tampa.
Near the the parking garage we were at.
Nope. Tampa.
All right.
I'll bet you $10.
I can't afford it.
I know you can't. I can't either, but it was Tampa. Remember you running through the water and the lights?
Huh?
Remember you running through the water? It was colored water.
Yes.
That's where we were.
That's where we were, and we ate next to the dumpsters.
Yes. No, not the dumpsters.
The pots. Potties. Isn't it great to have a nice sandwich next to the potties? Extra bouquet. It really helps with your appetite. Do you have a hot water heater? A hot water heater? Because I mean, I have a water heater, and I guess it makes my water warm or hot so I can wash. But do you have a hot water heater? Do you say hot water heater? Well, that's wrong. It's just a water heater.
Starts out cold, turns hot.
Oh, well.
Yep, it is the toilet.
The toilet?
See, you can look at that. That's why I said it when I
Tool. It. TOOL-IT. Toilet.
No, she had TORLET. Toilet.
Toilet? No, I say toilet. If you can't get it open, tool it.
Toilet. T-O-L-L.
Pop it open.
T-O-O-L.
She likes turlet, I see that. Some Saigon's laughing hard. I don't know why. Yeah. This is what fatigue and early onset dementia look like.
Oh, it's 110 outside. Where's Bounce Off? Do you remember?
I don't.
We're
New York, I thought.
Here.
Yes, I heard down in L.A. it was 121 today. Is that right? Anybody from out there?
Hey, J-Tag.
55 in Michigan.
Oh, we're not that
121 cold. Today.
Where?
L.A.
Wow.
What the hell, man? 121? I didn't think that happened there. Is that like the desert and shit? I mean, damn. I guess it is.
55 in Michigan.
I think we hit upper 80s today. Upper 70s today. That's it. A little bit of a cooling. Oh, upper New York was even 80. That's nice.
Oh, the no humidity is wonderful.
Culver City is still 100. Oh my God. Or is that what the max was? 16 Celsius here in Holland.
Oh, no accent.
Celsius.
Really
What is that? Like,
Kim, thank you again.
what's that about? Like,
Please catch us tomorrow.
65, 60 degrees Fahrenheit, Arcel?
Kim threw more money.
Kim
out,
threw it out again. But thank you so much, but you got to go. I'll catch you tomorrow then. But you're just too generous, Kim. Thank you. It's like crazy.
Frost advisory in Minnesota, northern Minnesota
Ooh.
tonight.
Ooh. Too early. I heard
Calgary today.
it snowed I heard it was going to snow today. Yes, Neil, we are. Is it 60 here?
I don't think it's quite that cold right here.
No, I think we're a little warmer.
I can't. Oh, never mind. I missed it.
What was it?
I don't know how
A
to
comment?
say the name. Yeah, but I don't know how to say the name.
All right.
At 8:33. Look. 8:33.
Ivyev, hello. So glad to see you too. You normally work at this time. Interesting. Ivyev. I think I'm saying it right. Is that right? Interesting name. I like it.
Arcel says 60, right?
Arcel said 60. Okay, well, it's close. What number? You have to do it by 3. I don't know what you mean. Sticky Chronic Buds. Hi there.
Oh, Bansal says they live in hell.
You live in hell where? Oh my gosh. Are you in New York or are you in
Yeah, if you want the best crabs, you got to go to Maryland. Hopefully we get them when we go camping.
Mark, yes. And we get to go back in a couple of days, really, the 17th, next week. We already have plans to go back to the same place where Dan Ree and myself enjoyed those giant crabs. We're going to probably get a dozen of those.
And that's when cocktail hour may be shaky. We're going to have to find some place.
No, I might be able to do it there.
Really?
Yeah. Do you remember music outside?
Hon, I wasn't there.
Oh, shit. I don't think so. I don't think that the place had music outside, pipe music. I think it was just quiet. Perfect for monetization on YouTube. So there we go. We have an idea of when to do the crabs. For the Tuesday, at least.
Are they going to let you set up your camera?
And I'll just have to hold it or hold it. Bring maybe your stand that you just got me, that metal one.
Uh-huh.
As long as I'm just selfieing myself, who cares, you know?
Somebody wants to know how much were a dozen of crabs down there.
Well, we got jumbos, and I think it was like $90 some for jumbo. I want to say hello to my friend in Australia, Holly Rackles, and then we also have, where is he? I just thought I saw somebody who said hello. I'm here. Oh.
If you're going to do crabs, get the biggest you can afford because
Yes.
then when you pick, you're getting your meat.
Oh my God. You pull apart one of the Holly. That's it. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought it was another person. Yeah, yeah, it's like the asbestos mines of Siberia. Nice coating of whitish gray dust on everything. Lifespan of 22.
Thanks, DJ.
Oh, thank you, Holly. I really appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to be popping out some stuff this week. I was possibly going to do one tonight. Some little videos, stuff I've just wanted to do. I haven't done anything recently, so I'm going to start to put a few things out there to give you guys something else besides just a live, uh, whatever video that I throw out of something that is maybe funny, but
Mr.
something that
Midnight,
takes
you
a
got
little
crabs
more.
for $80 for 1 hour? What kind of crabs we talking about?
We're talking 6.5 inch, 7 inch.
For 1 hour. $80 for
An
1 hour.
hour? Oh, that's a really nice motel if it's 80 an hour. It's really a good sex session if it's 80 an hour. Um, if it's a massage, that's pretty good.
What happened to Dan's tree demon? He said he was going to put it on Facebook, but he never did.
Well, he didn't do it because it was just a bunch of leaves after we looked at it on a full screen. It looked pretty scary in a small screen, but it clearly was just us looking at leaves. And apparently, no, Dan stayed in town. It was going to be hot up in wherever he was going, and he just was having trouble with the heat. He's been also having trouble with bugs, so maybe didn't want to get bit by any more bugs. He got it pretty bad when he went away. And unfortunately, nowadays for Dan, he's admitting he can't take all these mosquito bites. He used to be able to deal with it, but now it's really bumming him out that he can't handle it, like the Ricker here.
That's because Dan has sweet meat. Mosquitoes love him.
Yeah, they eat him alive. I mean, I can spray on some of this protective crap, and I cut it down a little bit.
Are you a deadhead?
I like the Grateful Dead a lot.
Said they saw you in the Jerry Garcia shirt. I didn't know you had one.
Yes. Now that was Warren. Gosh, I always forget his last name. Haynes. Warren Haynes. His band is called Government Mule, a jam band. Well, Warren Haynes can play anybody's music. He knows so much stuff, and Warren did play with. Was it the Allman Brothers for a little while? I think it was. At the end of the band, basically, he was in there. He's worked with the band. He's worked with so many people. So he did a whole show of nothing but the music of Grateful Dead with the Baltimore Symphony Orchestra accompanying him. And he was on guitar. Phenomenal show. Phenomenal show.
Is
so
that
that's
what we went to see through WTMD?
Yeah, and then radio station sponsored it. WTMD, they are from Towson University, and they do a lot of different musical things, or at least they were before COVID,
They still
with BSO Orchestra. They do a lot of collaborations. Usually at BSO, this time it was at Pier 6 Pavilion outside, right on the harbor. It's now changed name, but it's the same place. It's at.
Lindsay wants to know if you're smoking grass tonight.
Yeah, I smoked a little. I'll probably smoke a little bit. I really didn't expect to be broadcasting, but you guys you might as well push up the button there, click like. I'll go for a while.
Banged by mosquitoes.
Huh?
Neil Dawson, gang banged by mosquitoes.
Yes, that's about right for Dan. The mosquitoes say, Daddy's stinger is getting hard again. There's Dan Bell. I'm going to get a nice belly full of Dan blood tonight. Ooh, Daddy's fluids are already flowing, ready to stick my stinger and suck. It's actually a biting, sucking, a biting, sucking mouth part that I have a hinge and I can put it back behind my head, and then I pull it up and it sticks in. And
Oh,
and you know what the funny thing is? We have chemicals. We secrete two different chemicals, us little mosquitoes. The one, it turns off your feeling. You can't even feel this. It's a deadening agent. And then the other one is an anticoagulant, so we can suck your blood more effectively. We find you two different ways. We can sense your carbon dioxide or your body heat. We can find you with our heat sensitive eyes. And every time you get bit, say, damn, bitch, because all the biting mosquitoes are female.
no, Dan's still in Maryland. He has not gone to Ecuador
All
yet.
right.
Thanks, COVID, for that.
I had somebody who was able to get the data off of the two SD cards that were either from the Tascam recorder or the Sony single shot regular camera. Both the other big capacity ones that were in the camcorder to 4K, no luck. We have Romeo's lover hoping she's going to hook up with her friend and maybe get some
Advice.
advice or maybe some help offer. Uh, oh, you have a red one? I have a blue one. Some years old now, probably about 8 or 10 years old, but it's about like this long. It has two different mics at the top.
What is it?
It's an audio recorder,
Oh, okay.
portable. Yes, they eat some. The bats are the best, I think. But I do hear that don't give those possum a second look. You know, they eat a lot too. Well, it depends. It's like you're reacting to the chemicals it's being secreted into your skin, and some people are sensitive, others are less sensitive, and some are very sensitive. So if you're getting something injected into you from an insect and you have a big welt or you have even a larger area of inflammation, it shows your sensitivity to the insect's saliva, the chemicals in it. Maybe it's a protein that your body doesn't handle, and maybe you're basically allergic to that. So if you have significant problem with that, I wouldn't write off the potential of some kind of maybe a less than full version of an anaphylactic shock, which affects your respiratory system. You really don't want that. So, Jack, you have like a whole bunch of critters there, don't you? And Maria's one of her other people. And dragonflies eat them. Hmm. And yes, the nymphs eat the larvae when they're nymphs. Yep. Yeah, the dragonfly or the even the damselfly, the stonefly, they all have a nymph stage, and they all are voracious little eaters. Limp nymphs, yes. How about the little nymphs of
Jack
like
lives next to a
shrimp or
graveyard.
oh, Jack lives next to a graveyard. That's always a fun thing. Has Jack ever experienced anything next to the graveyard?
Yes, Romeo's lover. That would be great.
Are there nymphos coming out of the graveyard? Wow.
Romeo's lover wants you want her to contact the friend about getting those done.
Yeah, I know. That's okay. Whenever he does, I'll just hold on to him until the case. There's a person, and I don't know if you're on here now, but well, thank you, Zach Wave. Hey, Rick. Hope you're having a great evening. When we're be able
Wow.
what when are we going to sit down and talk about watershed drainage and
Fishnet.
I don't know.
Freshnet.
I don't know what FreshNet is actually. Um, I'm an out of date environmental scientist. I ended up becoming basically a public health and safety kind of a person. But if I was still really, I, you know, into the field, I would be interested to know what even is going on right now um, in terms of this freshet or freshnet, whatever it's supposed to be, because there isn't a lot of emphasis on clean, fresh water right now from our central government. If you didn't realize that, yes, actually, ideas like assimilative capacity for absorbing wastes, uh, toxins in our food supply. Even we're supposed to be able to assimilate toxins. Um, Drinking water standards being relaxed. Uh, the Clean Water Act not necessarily being extended. This is just one thing that's been happening in 3+ years to all the controls and all the agencies in the country. They've been slowly unwound and disabled. So we don't have a proper food safety system. We don't have a proper infection control and pandemic
We're
system.
residents of Florida, so we vote in Florida.
Yeah, we vote in Florida, but I'm a lifelong Marylander, so you know, and nationally we can't afford any of these kind of things changed. But I mean, the whole idea of trying to make businesses less onerously regulated, especially with unnecessary steps or documentation and forms and such, I'm all for that. It's not something that helps, but there are things that do help, and we can't unfurl all those. Or you and I, as just the common people, we're not protected. We're not. Thank you, Mega Gigantor, for my time. Oh, thank you very much. If I get a few more likes, I would appreciate it. Um, got 71, got 103 people in the room right now. Thank you very much. Please click like. And anybody that might have a friend you think may enjoy my content, like the cocktail hour, like the videos. And also, don't forget if they don't know about This Is Dan Bell or any of our family, please share about us, let people know. We appreciate that. We were actually toying around with a button, but I think it's not going to necessarily get off
We
the
didn't get
ground.
it in on time.
Yeah, it was too late. There was a deal on buttons, and we were thinking about making a Rick Sarah for President pin, but it didn't happen. I'm sorry. I don't know if you all would have wanted such a thing or not, but it's a funny thing. We are making up different little things for merch, but and people they like this, they like that, but not a lot of people like merch. It's just the way it is nowadays. So although you think, wow, I can't believe I have it. Why don't they have it? No, it doesn't work that way. People just don't really feel like they want it, need it. So, and I'm not going to bash buy my merch over your heads. But it will reduce our capability in making different things because we have money tied up in old stock, and it's just reality. Um, I'm not going to put any more money from what I get from my pension, whatever, and put it more into this little store. I just can't do it. We're going to have to just cut it off, and we have to see some stock move. And when stuff gets bought, then we can start buying more stuff. But it's not QVC. You damn it. V, thank you. Right. If my operation is supposed to be QVC, I'm the lousiest one on cable. Because, I mean, the last time I looked, I think we were just back into black, $40, something like that. So it's no big profits on this end with the merchandise at all. No way. It just is pretty much break even when you add everything into it. But Dolline loves fulfilling the orders. We love people who really enjoy getting the merch. We give it away when we have guests and such. So it's good to have some stuff. And I thanking people like DJ Southpaw to try to recover all the files. I sent him a little bit of merch. I'm glad we have some. So I can do that. So that is a win-win for
We
me.
do have keychains coming.
So we do have a new merch item that we did put money out for and we did invest, but that's the last one. And it is the bar of soap, another dirty room with Rick Sarah keychain.
Totally
And
different than what Dan's looks.
it's totally different than the Dan look. It's a totally different direction. He's seen it. I gave him one of the prototypes. He did think it was cute. He liked it. So those will be coming, and I think it's in just the blue that's
Blue
kind of
and the
wavy
green.
and the green that's wavy. So it looks like Irish Spring and maybe, I don't know, what would be blue?
Oh, DJ Southpaw, you deserved it. Thank you so much for your help.
Oh, that was a trinket, just a trinket. Thank you again for your time and your effort. And then won't even let us pay for return shipping. DJ, after he does this, he ships it back on his own cost. DJ, you're funny. North Paul.
DJ Northpaw.
So DJ Infinity talking to the other DJ um, has been busy working on things to try to pull off this show that we've been talking about doing. It would be called After Hours. So we've come back and forth collaborating on what to call it, and he put together like a clip that would be the potential leader for the show.
Oh, Mudge, I'm so glad we make you feel a little better. It's terrible when you miss your family. I'm lucky my granddaughter's across the street when we're
Yeah,
up here.
we're lucky with family being nearby. It's pretty much what controls our movement. Yeah, it'll be called After Hours Bounce Off. And the stories are being conceived and written by Justin. Oop, first name of DJ
Not,
Infinity. I
not
won't
his
say
names.
I won't say his last name and his address and zip code and telephone number. Okay, but I mean he's very creative and I'm really enjoying working with him. The other side of it is we need sketches. And we're having more difficulty with another person and getting some sketches. So I don't know what it is. We would really want to have someone who is good at sketching, has no need to, let me put it another way. They're interested in doing it for the love of doing it. That's the way it is because, this isn't some well-financed production. It's an experiment, basically, and DJ Infinity is looking to do producing more and more. He wants to develop a career in this
We
area.
have been trying Cochise, but he hasn't been very communicative. Is
So,
that a word?
yeah, I don't know what's happening. He's probably under a lot of stress. Last time I talked to him, that seemed to be the case, but can't get a response, and neither can DJ. And ultimately, we're going to have to make a hard decision or just sit and wait. It's not really fair. If somehow, Nirmal, really?
Send Rick an email.
Well, we're talking about drawing sketches. The scenes are provided to you by DJ. The people in the cartoon like sketches are the ADR family. So you'd have to be able to try to do at least a resemblance of each of the players, and you have to create the scenes that are going to be part of a story.
Yeah, we're
Well,
still trying to work on T-shirts. We've had some problems with that. They just don't come out looking how we think they should.
so we gave up on a printer after trying to work with them for almost 3.5, 4 weeks. And I didn't want to do it, but I finally just had to make a decision. So I found another person that was highly recommended, and Leslie Caseta, God bless her, is working on making the contacts
Thanks,
and
Jose.
arranging the file transfers so that we can get the images to him and he can show us what he can do. Um,
Because
but an
the
early
thing
response
is,
from her was she thought that his system, the printing he does, is superior equipment. So that was encouraging. So I mean, if this could come together, the guy will do it for us, and you could order shirts.
see, we don't. What we have gotten back from the one printer looks so bad. The
I wouldn't
printing
want to sell it.
bled so badly. There's no way.
I mean, this is what we want on whatever color, whatever shirt. It's got to look like this. It's got to have the same colors, the pink Rick, the blue outside, the green olive, with the pimento, with the stick, with all the text around the outside for subscribe to Rick Sarah. It's got to all be there. Same thing with the channel logo for my YouTube channel. It's got to look
Yeah.
like that.
I mean, even a couple of the prototypes that we paid buku bucks for,
Did
the
better.
printing isn't what we would really want to be able to sell.
But
Because
it's better than what we got in that one
yeah,
sample, but it's still not good enough.
we had leftover scallops with rice,
Yes.
and
Just drinking water.
not me.
Dolline's imbibing.
Yes, I am.
Rick,
Deep eddies.
you have to explain to
Sprite.
these northerners. It's the same city where they make Tito's. And you might wonder if there's any connection. All right, there.
Is that better? Oh, you're further away now.
Yeah, but
You don't have to hold it.
yeah, I can't
You
hold
want me-
it.
You want me to get your thingy?
No, I think that angle's good.
You're
Oh,
in the dark though.
oh, I'm in the light enough.
If you made a t-shirt with a cockroach doing a bed bug doggy style, it
Oh
would
my
sell.
God.
And you have on the front of the shirt, we're trying to look away.
I don't know when it's going to come out, but Dan does have a new type of a
Yeah,
keychain.
no, Rick, you can't give that information
I'm not going to
out.
say what it is. I'm not going to say anything about it. But stay tuned. I mean, I don't know how close it is, but I think it's close. I saw a prototype. It's great. It's different than the key to the motel room. It's a different thing. But I think you'll like it. And I hope that he is able to bring them out on Shop Dan Bell channel. ShopDanBell.com, I think it is. That's his Etsy. And he is also accumulating and putting together new photos, prints of photos on. He showed me the paper. He said this paper, this whole box here is like $300, and it's not even, but maybe it's that thick of photos.
Well, what the hell is
Well,
he
whatever.
waiting for?
And he's doing it. He has a special printer. He's picking photos that he likes now, photos that he's accumulating slowly. So,
Your address is shown. 8709. Thank you.
thank you for helping me not get doxxed.
You're
Or
still
worse.
showing. You're still showing. You need to move your chair that way.
The 870, well, whatever it is, isn't on there anymore.
8709 Dan Bell Avenue.
Oh, it's a high security operation here, right? We double check and triple check our security here at Fort Sarah, a heavily fortified fort. We're in a brick house, and if the wolf tries to blow,
House.
yeah, that's the wrong kind that I'm talking about. If the pig runs in my house for shelter, we can keep him safe because there's no way the wolf can blow down our brick house. Now, hon. That was your cue.
I can't sing. I wish I could.
Oh
Who
well.
sang that song? Brick House. It's a brick house.
If anybody's not willing to cough up the dough to buy a magnet or a sticker,
I doubt there's.
I doubt those place and sniff around. Yeah, it's exactly. It's probably excellent analysis there.
Okay, I need your help. Who sang the song back in?
Commodores.
Oh, Commodore's Brick House? Oh, okay, thank you.
Brick House was by the Commodores, Patrick.
I was working on the belt.
The railroad. I mean,
No, it was the belt.
She used to make
Knoxville.
cosmetics for Knoxville.
Which was Noxema,
Noxema cream.
which is now Procter & Gamble.
Now it's Procter and Gamble cream, but it's still. Is it still called Noxema?
Yeah, they still have Noxema, and they still have CoverGirl.
And CoverGirl, of course.
But I worked there for 11 years.
Yay! All right, so I got a couple of people have come forward and either pointed out people who can sketch, or they themselves said. So I had, of course, Nirmal say I can. Then somebody said DJ Southpaw's a good sketcher.
I don't know. I haven't been there for many, many years.
So, please, if you can, and you'd like to hop on this project, we need someone who consistently could draw the sketches for
No,
an
I am not an
episode.
artist. I cannot even draw a straight
Ideally,
line.
ideally in a couple of weeks, not in like a month at a time for an episode, maybe a couple weeks.
Rick, what do you think about Tesla putting a computer in a pig? Never
Who?
heard such
Who?
a thing. Tesla.
Tesla?
Tesla.
That's ridiculous, and it's probably going to ruin the taste.
Oh, stop. Hey, I'm an old hippie.
Hey, who just gave me a? Thank you, JT. That's what it was about, JT. Okay. All right, JT. Gotcha. Thank you for the likes, and looks like we're just doing the hang out with Rick kind of thing. I don't know if you would call this a cocktail hour or
For me, it's
it is your
cocktail.
cocktail and everybody else it's cocktail. Nobody wants to admit they have to go back to work tomorrow. That's the problem. Yeah, it's Tuesday tomorrow. And I think at 7:30, 8 o'clock local time, wherever you live, a lot of people are expecting you to be at your desk or at the
trouble
door
is-
or whatever.
When you're retired, you never really know what day it is if you don't look at your phone. It's
If you don't.
horrible.
Yes, for us it's always Saturday.
Oh.
The Game Masters won. Look, ask him if he wants to get involved. If he would, then rick.adr@aol.com. Anybody who wants to let me know if they would like to be considered to sketch for this new show, After Hours. And let's get a list of
It's
candidates.
420 where bounce off is. Where are you, bounce off? I know earlier you said hell, but that's not where you are.
Let's see, if it's 420 where she is, and we're at 720, is that right? What time are we?
9:10.
9:10.
Where are you at 7:20?
I think that she is in Hawaii. She's in a parallel universe. 420, yeah, I get it.
I love lava lamps. Yes, we do have it tough.
Neil,
We don't have money to do anything, and we never know what time it is.
what do you think of that, Neil? Now, this is supposed to be trying to, I guess, figure out if the brain can send even images, information, and we can receive it sent from some kind of a receptor connected to some kind of a transmitter to another receiver.
I use Neutrogena wipes.
That has nothing to do with what I was just talking about.
I wasn't talking to you.
Well, Noxema wipes, they remove coal tar, and that's what makeup is made out of. So I think yes, they would work, Romeo. Slover.
Noxema would work for that, but I use the Neutrogena wipes.
Why do
It's
you
so much
use them?
easier. To take off my makeup.
Is it more
it's on
kind
my
to your
face.
face?
Yeah, I haven't used
Is
Noxema in a long
Noxema?
time.
Noxema's like frickin' battery acid.
It is
isn't
not.
it?
It's just not. I like the wipes. They're easier. I don't have to put something on and then wipe it off.
All right, so here's
Put it
Zach
on
Wave.
the-
Oh, I'm an artist, all right, specifically a fartist, especially when the burritos begin to settle in.
Oh, I love burritos.
I was hoping that you were going to tell me you could do some sketches. But if you paint with your arse, you can keep your sketches.
Yes, eucalyptus. That was what Noxema sold itself on.
Yeah, I like to take a salt
What did
lamp.
he use to take off his Sandy Day makeup? I don't know. What did you use?
Turpentine. Oh gosh. So a lot of you people are on some kind of unemployment still
Why do you
somehow.
say that?
Because a couple people have said they're getting paid to be home. That's what DJ Infinity said.
Paint remover. That's probably what you used.
Paint remover. I use stripper. Paint stripper. You put it on, you watch it foam. That's your skin dissolving. Then you wipe it off with a nice clean paper towel.
Wipe on, wipe off.
And you see all the veins and arteries underneath of your skin. It's so cool. You turn into an instantly the most hideous face. Or who had a hideous face? It was a superhero, sort of. And it was portrayed by one of my favorite actors of today. And he owns his own cell phone company now. Ryan Reynolds was in this movie. And there's actually been 2 of them now.
Oh, Deadpool?
Oh, I'm trying to get somebody to say it.
It's been 3.
People have said it?
There have been 3 Deadpools,
I've been trying to get people to answer my question. Oh, JT says he's cute too. Yes, he is.
Oh, he is very cute.
Even I admit it, but nothing's getting hard and nothing's having pre-cum. Okay? I just admit that he is a handsome man. But so am I. Lucky for him that he is like me.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is pretty hot.
Oh, God. The Ren and Stimpy bits with different things they would have done to them or eating their own body parts. And
Daddy's thing isn't hard again.
V loves handsome men.
I agree.
Who said you idiot? You idiot. Nirmal, you're funny. You idiot. Don't you understand anything? Come on over here,
Can't
man.
eat food on airlines anymore because then you have to take your mask off.
Stimpy. Stimpy. I can't. I'm full of Jello, and I didn't even add water to it. I just ate the powder, and then I drank some warm water, and now I'm really feeling it. I think I'm made of Jello. Ren, Stimpy, you're such an idiot. Idiot.
You sound like Peter Lorre.
Oh, well. That's the way I remember it. Did you get a pudding stick? I love my pudding sticks.
Oh, Neil has a Deadpool poster right in front of him.
Oh, I love that. That's a really good combination of just useless violence along with great effects and humor here and there.
Oh, I thought it was funny, the whole thing.
Very, very good combo. Yes, I like jazz. Bebop and straight ahead and the big band stuff's okay and all that, but I'm talking about either the just something that's on piano and say the bass and drums, and it's just nice soft background tinkling of the ivory.
Maisie's out there. Hey, Maisie.
sax driven um, melodies, multiple rhythms, bringing in rhythms of the different cultures of the world, uh, fusion with rock. I love jazz rock fusion. So I love jazz.
Hey,
Japanese
Daisy.
jazz, yep.
Nice to see ya.
A lot of good fusion out there. I love sax
Joe.
squatch, and I've been sharing sax squatch on Facebook when I see sax squatch.
Can't eat airline food. Gotta
Frank
take your mask
Zappa,
off.
I love.
Oh, Frank Zappa. I love him.
Yes, she loves the older stuff. The first couple hour albums, and I like everything that went all over the place.
Don't eat the
Dave
yellow
Brubeck.
snow.
Hey, I was born in 1959. Look up best jazz albums released in 1959. I have them. I don't know why 59 was such a good year for jazz releases, but it was amazing. And Brubeck was right in there.
Destiny Glenn. That's their mom was born.
Oh, yeah. Charles Mingus.
We're in Maryland right now.
We're just north of Baltimore. Yes, do my tea. You want your tea? Your mom was born in 60, Metal Maiden.
Oh,
Oh.
my mom in 55, my dad in 50. I'm in 53.
So my daughter was born in 82. So she's 7 years older than you. Um, I was born in 59. So your mother had you a little bit after Jen's mother did, I guess. Yeah, like 7, 8 years.
Oh, your mom was married when I was born, the mom.
Yeah, 1959. Oh, that's nice. It's also Spirit Wolf, the anniversary of grandparents' marriage. Yeah, would have loved to have been a beatnik too in the 50s. Like the actor who played Gilligan. He was a beatnik.
That was on a different show.
No, I mean, but before he was uh, in that series, you know, he must have been because that was a pretty trippy show that he was in.
Yeah, but what was the name of that
I'm
show?
trying to think. I can't even think of his name right now.
Bob Denver? No.
It is Bob Denver. Okay, I was right about that. So it was Moby, something Moby. No,
Dobie Gillis.
Dobie Gillis. Did I say Dobie?
No, somebody said don't Gillis, and that hit a bell.
Yeah, it was
Dobie Gillis.
Dobie Gillis. Yeah, Dobie Gillis. I said Moby. Hey, it rhymed. I knew I was somewhere close, giant robot. And, I didn't really get to see that show, obviously, when it came out. I wasn't even born yet.
I was.
But you were old enough to see it, probably in reruns. So, yes.
No, it was Dobie, not Doobie.
Dobie
We're doing
Gillis.
now.
Look up Dobie Gillis. I'm sure you can find some YouTube of the show.
You don't have any Doobies, do you?
No,
Oh, shit.
I don't have any clean to do it. Uh-oh. Do.
Rick, I got a Discord, by the way. I was bored.
Oh,
Car 54, where are you? I remember that. Maynard T. Krebs.
that's it.
That
That's
was
what is his
his
character.
name in Dobie Gillis.
Yes. Millennials are, I don't know what year, and they go a little bit after 90, that decade. What about leave your beaver? I didn't do anything to your beaver. Oh, I'm sorry.
Leave it to Beaver, they meant.
I thought that she was saying I did something with her beaver.
Ooh.
I did not, and she didn't say it either. I just made the whole thing up. You liked, was it Wally?
Wally was the older
Brother. Wally?
Peter was the younger, and who was the one that, yes, Mrs. Cleaver?
Eddie Haskell.
Eddie Haskell.
All right, so are there any Patreon supporters in the room? So if you are a patron to Dan Bell, well, you could go back in the podcast and listen to the Mr. Ed Meets the Beaver on a podcast. Yes, I'm not kidding. We brought the Beaver and Mr. Ed together along with a couple other friends and Wally. These friends, I don't remember them as well. So it was 3 of their friends. Oh, Joe says that was too gross even for Joe.
I bet it was.
So with that testimony from Joe.
And Jerry is a new subscriber. Yay, Jerry.
Jerry, thank you for coming. Where is Jerry?
I don't know.
I'm looking for Jerry. Going up to him. Hey, plebeian.
Yeah, that podcast grows to a new level.
Jerry M. Thank you, Jerry M., for coming aboard and subscribing. Welcome to the madness of Rick Serra. I hope you'll go around and check through the channel, look at all the stupid things I've done, look at how not the best videographer I am, but you won't even care. You'll be totally transformed into one of my minion. My fans who lovingly adore me, worship me. There's several of them right here rubbing my feet.
Oh, you so full of shit.
So welcome very much. I can't wait to have you rub my feet too. Peace. I'm a piece of shit, I know. I'm a minion. Okay, the Roku channel has reruns. Car 54 and Dobie Gillis right now. Just go over there to Roku channel. Tell them Rick Serra said go there. And how Roku should send me a little something in return. Okay, that's it. Roku. And visit Rick's website. Thank you, Neil. Oh, Amber. How expensive. What were we talking about? Oh, kissing Krusty Meow? How much does it cost? I don't know. I think you're my uncle, I swear. I don't know. How could I be your uncle? Um, I only have one sibling that had any offspring, and I don't think he ever told me about you. Uncle Minion. Like. Oh my God. Hi. Green Eyed Monster. Me. TV, Flintstones, Happy Days. That gets you through. I'm glad I remind you of your family. Thank you, Metal Maiden, as well. Hello, Paul. How are you? I'm good. And Brian. Hello from the Bronx. Hello from Parkville. Thank you, V. Uncle Rick. Hi, Emmanuel. Epiphano.
Hi, Joe's wife.
Epiphanio. Epiphanio. Epiphanio.
My drunk uncle. He's not drunk. I may be.
Tonight is the first one I was able to be here with live. Okay. Thank you and Brendan, Evangelisa, and Dan Bell for amazing content. And Olaf from Brazil, XD.
Hey, Brazil.
My pleasure to have you here on the broadcast. And guess what? We're going to do another one tomorrow because this was just it was going to be an announcement that sorry I messed up. But then I just stayed on.
He messed up because I gave him wrong dates.
Well, also, I told you all I was going to do it, and then I was going to change the date and put up a message, but did not until so late. So, how did I find out? Oh, this one fan who keeps telling me about everything I do wrong. I don't know how much more I could take. I guess he loves pointing out my faults.
Who?
I have to look up his name again. I haven't memorized his name, but Schubert or Schuffert is Chuck Schuffert, Charles Schubert. I don't know.
Somebody said that's a troll, not a fan.
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm wondering too. How many more things do I have to endure before you get the permanent ejection? You know, I have the power to just push your name and push a little series of buttons on the right.
You have enough
And
branches out there to do that.
you can be made to never be able to find the channel again. And I have only done this for people who are like posting a link to some kind of porn. Look, I don't need you to leave links to somebody's porn site. So you do that kind of shit, you're gone. That's it. I don't mean to be mean about it, but play nicely. That is against the rules. Link to anything. I don't care. Unless you're putting a link up to me, which a few people have done very nicely when I broadcast. Yeah, I block forever. So, onlyrick.com. Thank you, Gus. Uh-oh. So, I don't know who it is. Tell Schubert to shove it, according to Joe. That's a troll, not a fan. So I guess I'll look at that. All you gotta do is go take a look at some of the posts to other recent videos and look for the one where the person's saying not nice things. It's not hard to find because most everybody says something nice, or at least not nasty if they have something to say. I mean, why do you have to? What the heck did I do? And of course, every time we have at least one person to do this to me on every one of the videos I've ever put up, pretty much. But there's a category about how much percentage of dislikes. Well, my percentage of likes is over 98% for the whole channel. So 2% I can handle. It is Schubert, Neil. That's the person I'm looking at.
I haven't seen it.
Well, it's not in the room right now,
Oh, okay.
but he's the one who helped me to remember. Oh, Rick, did you forget to have your cocktail hour or something?
Yeah, you did.
And then he must be on Patreon because then he came back on here and he had a whole list of things that were in one of the episodes that he had to put up in my face. Stuff right out of the podcast where Dan was, doing his normal thing, which is cut down everybody else, but he's the best. So he was doing one of those. And, well, I have 131 people. Well, I had 130 likes. Somebody took it back.
I'm showing 134.
Somebody took back a like. I don't know. There's 131 now. Two people clicked a like. There's 134. Oh, okay. I don't know what happened. I think half of YouTube comments are that I hate to say, but it makes me understand why some folks do subs only in the chat.
Thank you, DJ.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I need to see anything from Fat Penis.
Everyone that people like Rick on YouTube, it happens. Just focus on the support. Yeah, I know. And Fat Penis was just removed. Thank you, DJ. Oh, I don't wear the bikinis all the time, though, Emmanuel. You must have thought that that's something I like. I like to see lovely ladies wearing bikinis, not fat men.
Hi, Glowworm.
That's just me. Now, how does this have 3 dislikes?
Who
Neil,
cares?
it does. It's the way it is. These are probably the people that were ejected. Before they ejected, they did this. They saw it was coming. Yes, Nirmal, you like men not wearing bikinis. That's good. Neil, you got a fatty, huh? Okay, well, that's nice to know. Not for me. Maybe somebody else.
Good
Who wants
for
to suck
you.
on Neil's fatty?
Not me. Gay faggot.
Lift your shirt, hot daddy. Thank you, Paul Kirby. Yeah.
Is there a Goatman's Bridge near you?
Goatman's?
That's what DJ asked.
Gay faggot. Who the hell was gay
They
faggot?
were timed up by DJ Southpaw.
What are they doing?
He keeps saying, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay.
Oh, anybody?
DJ Affinity, is there a Goatman's Bridge near you? I don't even know what that is.
Or people from Australia who pushed the like button. What? Hey, Australia, somebody from Holland is trying to pick a fight here. Goat Masters Bridge. Who added the dislike? Grandma Spirit apparently was. You have chupacabras in Texas.
Yeah, because that's close to Mexico.
Well, I guess so. My gosh, man, what is all this crap going on? These people are getting crazy.
It is not Dan.
Someone's going in and out trying to just troll. Worst experience at or in a gas station, Rick. Ah, this is an easy one. And it's right out of ADR history. My old neighborhood where I grew up, we were going around just bullshitting. We're teenagers. Walking the neighborhood at night is something you did.
Thanks, DJ Southpaw.
And man, there's some active monitoring going on in here.
Talk about your experience. Don't worry about that.
Assholes in here, before you get kicked out, would you just please stop the trouble? Or just leave if you have no interest in the content here. Not making you watch. Thank you. So, we went by the gas station and I had to go to the bathroom. So I went, number one is a pee-pee. And then I went to wash my hands. And they had one of these bottles, and it had a little metal piece, and you would push it up and hit it repeatedly, and each time a little of soap would come out. So I did that, and I lathered. No lather. Damn, this shit's not lathering. Whoever I was with, they had the sense to come. When they heard me complaining, they came in, they go, let me see this. And they unscrewed the bottle. Somebody had emptied the bottle and peed in it and put it back on. So I was washing my hands literally with someone's pee. How's that for a worst experience at a gas station? Is that pretty good? Yes, I'm not kidding. It really was. It was still yellow. I mean, I thought the soap was yellow. I didn't drink it. I didn't put it on my face, thank God.
That is the first time I've heard that.
You never heard that?
No.
The gas station at the bottom of my mom's old street?
Yes.
Mom and Dad's old street? Yep. Yep. Well, there you go. Apparently, the person who was with me was familiar with the gag, and that's what they were thinking.
That had to be empty.
It could have been somebody else. I'm not sure if it was him. I think it might have been actually Brian.
Okay.
A friend of mine who has been passed for some years. It's sad. I don't think anybody would know this guy.
Don't even go there.
So I'm not going to say his full name. But
don't even know.
I'm just going to say that we got estranged after many years. And nothing I wanted. I think people kind of just said things to help to push me out of the picture. And we were very close. And then the next time I hear about him, I find out that he's killed himself or tried to kill himself. So it was really, really scary.
Just never listen to me.
Well, whatever. I'm sharing something that was in my life. And sorry for the family to this day. Sorry that he's gone. I think about him often. I know somebody who thinks about him as well. But we don't chat much anymore. And then another guy we both knew and took cared for who passed away of a disease he fought his whole life. And then there's this one guy who knows, he might even hop on my show and just not comment. Dale is his first name. So thinking about them both, Dale. I know you think of Bill. I think of Brian and Bill. I wonder why things went the way they were, because I did care about both those guys. So that's the way it goes. Yeah, it was a little sad. But I think that was Brian who was with me. We used to walk around and we smoked Raleigh filters. What a horrible brand they were. I don't know why we did. I think somebody he knew, it might have been his father or whatever. So he had smoked them for years. So hey, Bluster Move. Spent the night in my a nicer hotel for her 18th birthday. Went to take a shower after a long day. When I stepped in some clear goo that was all over the tub. Destiny Glen. Holy hell, man. Did they at least clean the room? Did they offer to wash your feet? I mean, what the heck happened after that? That's, ugh. Any more gross stories, feel free to pop on, and we're going into the past 90-minute mode, so you never know. We're in Crazy Land now. Crazy Land on Monday night, unscheduled pop in. It's Insanity here on the Cocktail Hour with Rick, late night version. I slept on a bloody futon at a hotel. Ew! Horrible! Rick, Sully, Chessie is described. Oh, Rick's sexuality. I'm sorry, or something. Chessie is described as a huge aquatic snake, though he may need to go on a diet, since a manatee who strayed unusually north was once mistaken for Chessie. Yes, he was.
No, I don't smoke.
Eye poke. Milk of magnesia. Thank you, Emmanuel, for bringing back a great phrase. Look up the egg. Okay, Boogie, look up the egg. It's a cool perspective on life. Mrs. Sarah does not smoke. Glowworm. Just Mr. Sarah. But she will take
Gummies.
gummies.
In fact, do we have any?
Yes, in the drawer I have the 10 milligram ones. Remember the ones that weren't so horrible for you? Creamy white stuff over the tub. I hope not. Oh man, it must have been a milk of magnesia attack on the tub. Goatman is an axe-wielding, half-animal, half-man creature that was once a scientist who worked in the Beltsville Agricultural Research Center. Yeah, I know about that crappy tale, too. I don't know where my charging is. I might be in danger. You know where my thing is? It's out in the sunroom. We're in. No. It's out in the canopy. I mean, this is yours.
Yeah.
Mine's in the damn canopy. I'm sorry. So I'm back. Spaghetti monster. Well, trouser snake, I would say, maybe. We were talking about trouser snakes before and maybe causing some kind of a milk of magnesia accumulation on the tub of a hapless young lass who thought that she was enjoying a nice hotel for a change. But Destiny Glen was totally fooled. And for her 18th birthday, 18? You just turned 18? Really? Wow. Well, I had no idea. But now you're a legal subscriber. All the stuff you drink and smoke. Yes, so that's exactly right. K1ish. Um, she is so on point, or he. I don't know about the gender there, but yes. So milk of magnesia is trousers snake venom.
Sunroom.
All right, that's better. I didn't want to have the thing run out. Well, Long Duck Dong, he had a broadcast yesterday. I don't know what he's doing, but he says he's testing things. So listen to this. He had a 12 and a half minute broadcast. For the first 8 minutes, he had music playing, and he did have written down, everything he played. So that was cool. He did report it all. But it was more like, kind of just like some metal music. And then for 4 minutes, he talked a little bit, and then he cut off in the middle of a sentence. So I don't know. The next one was awesome. Arcel. What, the next one he did after that? He's going back on and did another recording? Oh, he's streaming live right now. Okay. I wish we could go peek as a whole group on the Dongers broadcast. That would just be lovely. Wouldn't that be lovely if we all could go join the Donger in process? Blackmail YouTube vids. Welcome to the show. This is Cocktail Hour with Rick, late version.
And the wrong
I'm your
night.
host. On the wrong night, started at the wrong time, unannounced, coming on to tell you I'm sorry I fucked up and didn't go on at 6. And went on at 7:30 or something. Now it's 9:30 almost. Or maybe I went on at 8. Now it's like 9:30. Is that right?
9:50.
50. Oh man. So I said, "Sing, Rick."
No.
I was just talking. Investigator nipple butt. That's what she said I was, Investigator Rick. Do you really have nipple butts? Or butts with nipples? Or is it just like a little, your butt has a little kind of a, what do they call that? A dimple. That would be cute. Not that I would see it, of course. It's not proper for me. No, it's 6:50. What's Glowworm saying?
How's
6:50.
the back doing?
The back is much better, thank you. I can do a lot more when I feel the pain coming on. There's pain, discomfort. I just sit down. I rest, I relax, whatever, because I can feel it coming on instead of making it worse. So, doing it in pieces, I guess you would say, I can get it done. We did a lot today. The two of us worked together pretty much all day. And we got along most of the time. I don't think but maybe raised a hair maybe on you once. Just a little bit of a raise, but then I backed it off. DJ, thank you. Tell you about Donger's underwater stream. Okay. Yeah, this is what I got out of one of his earlier streams. What he wanted to do. And he was going to go like, he had this mask he showed us. He showed us how you'd have his mic inside, and it was full face, and it had like a snorkel thing. And I said to him, I don't know why you don't do a snuba set, but you'd need like a little boat to have your compressor on, or your tank of air, whatever you used for the snuba. So I think he's looking at getting at least a little whaler or something like that so that he could do that. But I think he wants to do a live while he's actually under the surface of the water and showing us underwater fish swimming and stuff, just to show that he could do it and it's cool. I think that's what it is. Yeah, Snooba, you know what that is, right? Finders beepers in the house. It's very late for them. Very, very, very late. Very, very, very late. Finders beepers, are you here?
Well, DJ, when did you do that in Hawaii? Sounds like fun.
Oh, okay.
We only snorkel.
We had a chance to do that, but we didn't do it. They had it side by side when they were doing that.
Oh, that was before we even knew what it was.
Yes. We saw it when we got on the boat. We didn't know anything about it. The story about the goo shower happened in 2017. It made me watch ADR so much more after I realized how dirty. Oh, okay.
You know what he's talking about?
So now you're 21, but on your 18th birthday, which was 2017, so she was born in 1999. Just before the millennium, floating in outer space. I was actually like floating on my chair and put my feet up, etc. Sing some Rundgren. Not rehearsed. I'm terrible with lyrics. I have to have the lyrics in front of my face. And with anything from Todd right now, I'd have to like have you playing the song and I sing along with it. Oh God, Joe. Anything, sing anything. Oh my. Can you do something for me?
What?
You have to let me use your phone and not watch for a couple minutes.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I want you to look up Dawning of the Age of Aquarius so I can read the lyrics on your phone.
Age of Aquarius lyrics.
Okay, here it goes.
You want more? Something else? You want beer?
Yeah, bring me a...
I'll go downstairs.
There's no Yingling up here. It's all downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to miss this.
It hurts my feelings. I'm not going to see you soon.
Okay. So you want it straight or you want it a little twisted, huh? When the moon is in the 7th house and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planets, and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the Age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. 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 Harmony and understanding, sympathy and trust abounding. No more falsehoods or derisions. Golden living dreams of visions, mystic crystal revelation, and the mind's true liberation. Aquarius, Aquarius. When the moon is in the 7th house and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planets and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the Age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. 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 Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. The sun shine in. Let the sun shine in. Let the sun shine in. The sun shine in. Let the sun shine in. Let the sun shine in. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. The sun shine in. Let the sun shine in. Let the sun shine in. The sun shine in. Let the sun shine in. Let the sun shine in. There. I hope that was all you wanted. uh, I sang unison in choir or tenor. I wasn't trying to give anybody the impression that I was a professional singer. But, I think I hung in there a little bit rough here and there. Thank you very much. Later's out. Oh, that's so nice. So nice. Uh, I don't know whether that will result in having to share the royalties with the fifth dimension, but if so, I think you can sing a song without having any problem with copyright. As long as you don't have accompaniment going along with it. Unless you pay fees in entertainment, like a live music setting, you would have to pay for ASCAP or BMI fees. And that would take care of your using of trademark material that is by an artist that who produced and released music through ASCAP BMI. So that's how it goes when you actually have your intellectual property protected.
Did you sing it?
Yeah, I did. Ooh.
It didn't break. Can I have my
Yes.
phone back?
Oh, Spirit Wolf is now aroused because it was perfect.
It was not perfect, and I wasn't even here.
My husband and I went to see Hair live.
Oh, that was a great show.
Yeah, my wife saw that
I saw it
too.
in D.C. with Sherry.
And they were naked.
Yes. and I did not have the best seats, and I could see him well.
Whoa!
Bo!
Bo! Cat! It's a cat.
I'll get it.
Bo ran off chasing a black cat. I don't want him to chase after a fox. Because I don't know if the fox would beat him up. Now, he does come back. He's listening. I think he's coming back now. My putty's leaking, Gus. Your putty's leaking? Why don't you change your diaper once in a while? They're not for all-day use. Change every 2 hours, Gus. 2 hours. Clean yourself off. Put on the baby powder, and then put on a clean diaper. 2 hours, okay? Coach Transformer, thanks for the entertainment. What a great way to start off your birthday week, Coach. I'm glad it's your birthday. And I hope that you have a special time and get to do what you want to do to celebrate. And have a great year. My new year's coming in October. I'll turn over my next digit in just a couple of weeks. And thank you again. That was very generous. So I have 159 likes. Thank you very much tonight. And I have just received another thank you, Joe. Was that really good? Oh, man, thank you, man. He liked my rendition. And he just gave me $25.
I see.
And so now our total is 116 tonight, and I was not even planning on coming on other than for a minute. I usually have been doing the promos as just a video myself and just popping them up. I'm glad I did it as a live this time.
This is not a promo.
No, this is a little more than the promo. This is like we're coming up on 2 hours.
Wow.
October 7 is my birthday. I'll be
on the road.
On the road or in Florida on October 7. Well, it's not bad. Change. The only reason I have $116 sitting there in the kitty is because people wanted to donate to me.
People were very generous.
Very generous. So, you never know. There's been episodes that very little comes in, and that was very true for a long time. And now also things were very tight when we started. Literally for a lot of people, money was so tight, things were not even getting through. I mean, people were having trouble getting food. Yeah. People were depending upon help. And they didn't really want to have to do that. They weren't used to doing that. And, we got to reach out as well to help someone. And it was a pleasure for us to do that because we just knew we wanted to help. And, of course, that's anonymous. But in general, we do contribute to different causes and things all the time. I'm not able to say I tithe. I'm sorry, I don't tithe. I know I'm going to go to hell because I don't tithe.
The bikini is no longer here. I took it back.
The bikini was only here for like 20 minutes. And then she took it back to the store. I didn't wear...
You know how hard it was to find a bikini that I thought would fit him?
I only had the bikini on for 10 minutes. And maybe it sat here for an hour before you went back out.
I took it back the next day.
Next day, even. Rick stains are definitely on that bikini.
No,
So we're selling it on eBay for $1,000.
We left a little sticker in there so I could take it back because I double checked before I bought it. Because you can't use the try-on rooms, the changing rooms.
Yes, Shasta Daisy, that's very good. What condition your condition was in. And you know what? He was kind of cool back then. That was like when he was a little bit pop.
Oh, I like what condition. First, yeah, I love that.
Kenny? Yeah.
Rogers. I saw him live. Ooh, there's a bug on your shirt. It looks like a beetle.
It's a lady.
A ladybug?
A ladybug. Huh. I got the ladybug on camera.
It's not a pretty ladybug. Oh yeah, Kenny Rogers was hot. He never should have had the facelift.
There he goes. It flew away. I guess it was a her since it's a ladybug.
No, ladybugs are male and female.
Are they really? Okay. I was worrying. You know how I worry about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he never should have had that facelift.
What if I had one?
You need a head lift.
How's that?
Not too good. You still have wrinkles in your forehead. You don't have to worry. We can't afford facelifts.
Maybe collagen in
I can't even afford, what is that
Botox?
called?
Oh, the
Microblading.
microblading. Oh,
Whoever lifted your face to give it back.
Hey, you know what? Oh, what's that?
Tell whoever lifted your face to give it back.
What I should get is some. Sorry, nipple butt. Oh, I was carrying nipple butt. That was me looking like an insect a bit.
Is that what that was?
Tapeworm. Still in suspended animation. I'll have to start bringing back tapeworm.
Not right now.
But we, didn't I have tapeworm out briefly? I did something stupid with tapeworm. Yeah. Did tapeworm make an appearance when we ate crabs?
When you were with Dan?
Oh, that's right.
I don't know. I wasn't there, remember?
No. Hi, Kyle. It's Dolline. The most strange name. Yes. Oh, you got it that way, Kyle. That's it. Good recovery, buddy.
Thanks, Kyle.
It's a name that you have to learn. Definitely. It's not what you'd expect.
Yeah, tapeworm hasn't been in a while.
Yeah, Neil, I don't know. I think that somebody bought it.
Bought what?
And they own that bikini now.
No, I think they burned it once I returned
I
it.
really hope sometime I'm out at the beach, I'll see somebody wearing that bikini. And then I'll take my phone and go, oh, I have the same one. Oh, that's sad. Would you be crushed if you were a woman and I showed you a photo of me wearing the same bikini that you were wearing right then? Anybody chime in? What do you think? Would you basically like scream and run to the nearest place you can change.
See, I would say I wear it better than you did.
Built like a Greek god. Thank you, Natalia. You should have sold them. Oh, the gals would be jealous. I couldn't fit into the bikini. Well,
Well, here's the bad thing. When I
so
bought it,
Nirmal has buxom boobies.
well, look, when I bought it, you figure I bought it, people thought I was
Oh
going
my.
to taking it home for me to try it on. And when I took it back and I said it didn't fit, they probably looked at me and said, I bet it didn't.
The Biko top is too small. Biko, like,
Bikini.
oh, I thought you were like going to a song by Peter Gabriel. Biko. Anybody know what I'm saying?
Suit.
Anybody know? Stephen Biko, thank you. Well, it's different spelling, but yeah, Stephen Biko probably would not have looked good in that bikini either.
Who's Stephen Biko?
But I'm assuming that maybe Stephen was more slender. Because
Well, the good thing about a bikini, you only have to fit certain areas.
you know, thank you, AJ. I was kind of dissolving there. Oh, plebeian. Yeah, that's the original Peter Gabriel solo album. Each of the albums really didn't have a name,
Spirit Wolf, I don't think that's
but
gonna
over
happen.
time, the albums were given names. So, oh, Jennifer, Dolline actually did the same procedure. She went through the gastric bypass and claims it to have saved her life, basically.
Yes.
Turned everything around. She got stabilized, and she stayed that way for how many years now?
Oh, 15 years?
15 years.
And I would never wear a bikini either. I never
No.
had the surgeries afterwards to take the hangy down skin off.
You know, when she asks me about what the bathing suit should look like, I tell her to get something that's more utilitarian. She wants something pretty. I just say, get like something that's like an active woman's outfit. Something like that. That's more of it's a lycra or something like that. Bottom part, separate top. Uh, maybe for like hiking or something, and as well, if you get in the water, you have that. That's cool. I think that looks very good, and she is not a twig, but she's certainly not super heavyweight. She's just perfect.
Aw, you're sweet.
Oh, I should. I think that women should design in their own wear, especially their brassiere.
Rick would love to be in drag. He'd be a good drag person.
Well,
Because he would over exaggerate.
I am the ugliest woman, and there's nothing effeminate about me. It just is hilarious. Especially when I try to act effeminate, then you just really you start to get the dry heaves, basically. That's what it's called when you're laughing and, after a while. RuPaul's Drag Race. Yeah, I should.
Wow, Jennifer.
Oh
10
my
months?
God!
Oh, it's great.
I just had a great idea. I wish I could pull it off.
Remember, it's a long process. It doesn't happen quickly.
Hey, DJ Infinity, are you still here? I mean, you get paid to stay home anyway, so are you here? Come on,
What
man.
are you seeing here?
It's early. He said it himself.
Oh, maybe he had to go up.
Rick in the night, like a vampire, looking for luscious lovers to live forever
What the hell are you doing?
after I devour your blood.
What's it all about, Alfie?
All right, I'm gonna stop you here. All right, so had an idea maybe I could get some footage extracted of some RuPaul drag show,
Yeah.
and then just enough to fill in the blanks, basically. And then I would be, like maybe doing a couple different parts. Each one I'd have to be dressed up in drag. I could be RuPaul, and then we have to have a script that I would do another character, edit it all together.
Are you gonna let me shave your head?
No, we'll have to get like some kind of rubber thing, skull
No,
cap,
you need to get a haircut.
skull cap,
You need a haircut.
or whatever. Wouldn't that be funny as shit? Oh my god.
Can I schedule you a haircut?
Not waxing either, man. I don't know what I'll do. I have to find all different kind of makeup appliances to hide hair and things like that. Nothing's getting taken off of me. Nothing. Not 1/4 inch. I am already conserving. High heels, yes. Well, as long as they look like they're high heels, but it's really
you and
flat.
Babette should do a drag show together.
Shit, man, I could have leather on. I could have some chains. Oh, it could be so heinous. And maybe I could go out also on some locations, just some random shoots, have somebody doing the filming. I go into
Ain't no somebody, it's me.
you. Well, I need somebody to maybe do a little more, so I have two angles at least. Going into some clubs, dressed
You have
as
to wait till COVID's over before you can go in.
I'll wear a mask.
How long is it? Who knows?
How long is what?
They just asked how long is it?
It depends on if there's a reason for it to emerge from the cocoon. If it's just the pee, you're not going to see very much. But if there's some kind of passion going on,
Don't go there.
things get different. I'm even getting grossed out.
How long have you been on?
Oh, 129 minutes.
I think it's about time to say goodnight.
There's 100 people here to say no. Coach Transformer is one of them.
No, he's just laughing. He didn't say no.
He's laughing, so that must mean, yeah, there's quite a few spots. And so Maryland decided to go to whatever the stages are. Now we're at third, right? And now our under 5% is a little more than 5%. So what are we going to do? Are you going to watch Maryland boldly go into a restart of the madness.
Yes.
So, what's happening is some restaurants are open. You can have reduced capacity and be open now. People aren't going. We had movie theaters open up. Small percentage of capacity, 20% or something.
50, I think.
Was it 50?
I think at
Well, whatever.
third.
People aren't going, I don't think. There's still a lot of fear out there, and for good reason, because this crap is crazy.
Well, New York is doing much better.
Yeah, they're real low
is.
now. That's great. So, I read today that there's been people who've been, I guess not surprisingly, studying the COVID 19 virus.
I agree, AJ Vintage.
And they're looking at it on a gene basis way down and looking at how it affects the body.
I agree.
I got you, Trini. Maybe you're right. Certainly the box office numbers, aren't getting as big as they did some years before, even with inflation.
I'm not comfortable with inside.
Yeah.
And we just found out that last Friday, a place that we used to go to hear music had outside music. Of course, they said social distancing, but the photos I saw didn't look that too far apart. I would not feel good going there.
Neil's mom enjoys this. So I'm happy to oblige.
He needs a haircut.
When your hair's dirty, it does this. It tells you, I need to get my hair washed. At least washed.
A haircut.
But, hey, there's still color in it. My hair still has a density that barely covers everything except for, and of course you see them over time, depending on how I'm sweating during an ADR or whatever. You can see my crowning areas back here thin, and the paleness pops out. But
we do have a drive-in around here, and I think they are open.
Yeah, but I think the whole thing that was goofy was you had to stay in the car the entire time. Like you couldn't even go to the bathroom. So maybe that will be a little less restrictive.
Rick, do you know anyone with COVID?
Yes.
Yippity doo, I remember that.
I have a former coworker and friend who lost a cousin in New York, but then I found out even closer to myself. My cousin and his wife in Orlando, Florida, they both suffered with COVID-19, and they had a tough time, but they got over it, and now they're past infectious stages, so they're able to now finally live again and get out of their place. But they've been, they lived there locked in just to work. They didn't go out crazily, but they went out to a restaurant while it was not really good down there in Florida, unfortunately, and somehow they got the exposure. Could have been the server, who knows who it was, but they got it. This is where it gets activated. The damn virus gets in here and it finds a certain type of a cell that activates it. It looks for that type of cell. But then after it gets into your body and it uses this, I forget the abbreviation, all the science right now. I'm sorry I didn't absorb it. I'm not ready for a quiz or anything. But it then affects other parts of your body to make them create that type of cell so they can get in there. And guess where one of those places is?
Remember Prel shampoo?
Yes. Your lungs. Your lungs don't have the type of cell it needs.
Mark, I think I had it in
but
December of 2019.
After it gets in, it finally gets to your different organs, and it also gets into your intestinal organs. So it gets to your lungs, it gets into your intestines. I forget if it said it got into your pancreas or if it got into something else, but so that's why it's affecting people after they recover. They're having problems with stomach and intestines and stuff. That's what this damn monster virus does. So it is much more than the regular cold. And, you know, as far as
DJ
flu,
Southpaw, I'm so sorry to hear that.
What?
His father died of it in February.
Oh my God.
I wear my
I'm
mask
really sorry.
whenever I go out.
I'm so sorry. And that's the thing that is really the worst about this is its disproportionate effect on older people. And my mother, you know, she's pretty older. She'll be 91. Before COVID, though, she could get out, she could socialize. Now it's unsafe. But, you know, as other things have been opening, one thing that I never hear a whisper about is the seniors center. You know, it's a social location for the seniors to get together and what? Let them sit at home alone and die alone, die of boredom, because that's what's happening to our seniors. Hey, Pedro, thank you for coming on. But, DJ, from the bottom of our heart, Dolline and I are so sorry. Nothing we can do but express our condolences and hope you continue to recover, as it takes a long time to lose anybody in your life, but especially your mother or your father. Oh, well. Thank you, DJ. That's your opinion. So, I think I am going to wind down and say goodnight and say thank you so much for all the donations, and thank you for coming out, and thank you for all the likes. 174 likes. It's just beautiful. And you know, that's what the show is about. I just saw a comment. I'm dying of loneliness as well, Marie in Utah. So that's what this was created to address, to try to help us all have a little way to connect. So Dolline and I extending our hands out to this website called YouTube with this thing they gave me to put up videos so that you can at least enjoy like a Yahoo chat from the early 2000s and be able to, hopefully, if you connect here in chat, there's a way that you could arrange to maybe chat on your own later. And it maybe lead to a phone call or a email or something. So that's trying to help people to have someone to reach out to. So that's what this is for. And if I give you some entertainment, then tremendous. I'm trying. Uh, I wish I was all that and a loaf of bread, but I do my best. So until tomorrow at 6 p.m., I will be back. I will not forget this time. Thanks, you all, and have a great rest of your night. Peace. Love to you all.